So, I would like to take a second to give a big shout out to my boy Boj Beats. Now, a lot of the beats or the music that I use in a lot of my intros, there are from Boj Beats. Now, my boy Boj Beats, he makes the most nastiest shit. That sounded kind of weird. You get what I mean? So, check out my boy Boj Beats, alright? Go to his about section. Look at this. You guys can see my boy has his whole autobiography. So, I've been using his beats for like months now, alright? So, check out Boj Beats. The link for his channel will be in the description down below. So, I wanted to start this video off with some perspective, alright? What is DC's most iconic character? You can say Batman, or you can say Superman. You can say Wonder Woman. No, but seriously, DC's most iconic character is Batman. Obviously, I think a close second, close tie is probably Superman, alright? But Batman, he's been like an iconic character for decades, bro. It's been a minute, alright? And he's still at the top. Why am I bringing this up? Why am I bringing up DC's most iconic character? Because it's so prevalent in this game, bro. Look at this. We have over 12 cards of the exact same character. Now, is this me hating on Batman? Yes. You might be like, oh, Mirza, 12 cards of Batman, that's so cool, And normally I would agree with you, but come with me real quick, alright? Just come with me on this trip, alright? Look at this shit! My boy Cyborg got done so dirty in this game, bro. He said, okay, we have 3 brackets for characters. We have bronze, silver, and gold. They literally looked at Cyborg as a character and they said, okay, 1 bronze Cyborg, 1 silver Cyborg, 1 gold Cyborg, boom. All the bare necessities have been fulfilled. That was it, bro. And then with Batman, they're like, okay, boom, like 20 fucking gold. It's disgusting. It's foul. It is so foul. It reeks. Alright? It reeks of favoritism in here, okay? That's besides the point. Let's talk about Batman, alright? We're going to be ranking all 12 Batman cards in this game. If you guys want to get your hands on any of these Batman cards, you guys can head on over to Mirza.shop. Now, our best-selling items by far have to be the currency bundles and this premium gear bundle right here. So, we made a successor to that. We have the Premium Gear Bundle 2 as well. So, we finally have a lot more gear bundles. We have the Suicide Squad Gear Bundle, the Premium Gear Bundles 1 and 2, a lot of character and currency bundles to check out. And then, as always, we have just single Elite X Level 60 max augmented characters easily available to buy individually. Now, if you don't want to buy the Elite X Level 60 augmented characters, you guys can check out the Elite 7 characters that are priced more cheaper. So you guys can check it out. We have metal characters, gold characters, and then we have individual gears as well. So now, that was just me going over the tip of the iceberg. Go on over to Mirza.shop and check out what else we have to offer as well. Now, listen to me closely because I know the comments under this video are going to be foul. Alright, listen to me, alright? I'm going to lay down some ground rules, okay? This list, alright, just off the bat, this list is going to be biased as hell, alright? So, if you're expecting some detailed breakdown, statistics, stats, graphs, bar graphs, plot lines, none of that shit, alright? I'm just going to be ranking these characters off of how much I like them, off of how much they're useful and online. I'm not going to lay down all of the stats and be like, okay, so technically, Flashpoint Batman has 1,000 more damage than Batman. I'm going to be doing none of that. I'm just going to be talking to you guys about my favorite Batman cards, and that's it. Alright, but now let's talk about the actual rules. Number 12 spot is going to be the most foul, most abominable Batman card ever to exist. And then the number 1 spot is going to be like near perfect. I'm talking like Giga Chad level of perfect, alright? Now, even though this is sort of a biased list, I want to lay down some ground rules, okay? We're going to be talking about stats, alright? Passive, alright? And then specials, alright? That's pretty much that criteria we're going to be talking about. So it's going to be stats, passive, and specials, alright? I think that will be the bulk of what I'll be talking about for this entire list, for all of the Batman cards to come on this list. So, let's talk about it. In our number 12 spot, we have Prime Batman. Easily, probably the worst Batman card ever to exist. Like, the suit, it's not a bat suit, okay? It's just, ugh. Okay, stats. Just oh my god, if there were even worse stats, I think some silver cards are probably better. All right, passive. Jesus Lord, this passive is so bad. It hasn't aged well at all. God. Okay, specials. And a lot of this you will see come up a lot for a lot of these low level Batman cards. Special 1 is so bad. I hate it. It's like Joker Special 1 bad. And I'm talking like retro Joker cards that have that annoying ass startup. God, I hate it. Like Joker, like the old Joker cards where they do the Special 1 and they pull out their pistol and they take like 20 seconds to actually shoot the character. God, I hate that. I hate that so much. It gives the AI so much time to block. It's disgusting. Same thing with the retro Batman cards, okay? Now, next up on our list is Beyond Batman. Now, I have made a video on Beyond Batman, and I do have a lot to say about this card, okay? Now, he is a great beginner card. I will say that. He's a great beginner card. But here's the thing. He's really hard to get. Like, just disgusting to get. Like, you have to, like, I think you have to link your WBID to, like, Facebook or some stupid shit. I don't even think you can do that anymore. But it used to be like a, he used to be like a reward back in like the heyday of Injustice. Like if you linked your WBID to like Facebook or some boomer platform. But let's talk about some of the reasons why he's number 11. And honestly, guys, the only reason why he's just a little bit higher is really for two reasons. Okay, number one reason is that he's great for beginners and online. All right, his passive is actually really good, and that's the second reason. Okay, his passive is pretty good for beginners. Okay, I think that back when they made this card immune to stun, and looking at the game now with so many characters relying on just stun damage on their team, like you have characters that literally have Luchador Bane on their team, and their sole purpose for having Luchador Bane on their team is to literally have him for stun damage, okay? And the fact that Batman Beyond, such a old character, can actually block that, blocking a character like Luchador Bane is amazing. Earth to the Flash, like being able to defend yourself with such high tier gold cards, and for being such a like low tier, being released fucking like 20 years ago, pretty good and online for beginners. It says a lot about him, alright? And obviously, this doesn't make him like top 3. It doesn't, okay? It really doesn't, alright? I know I've talked a lot of good about Batman Beyond, but let's just face the facts. Stats are bad. Passive is still really bad, alright? It's just bad. But for beginners, I can see why beginners would like this card, especially for online, because there's so many Luchador Banes, Earth to the Flashes, I don't know, Earth to Hawkgirl. What other stun characters are there? There's a lot. Now, at its heart, Batman Beyond is still a bad card. Stats suck. Passive, even though it's good for beginners, it's not for the average player. Like if you've been playing the game for like 3+ years, then I think we can all safely say that Batman Beyond is not a good Batman card. But if you're just starting out and you manage to get him early on in your like game progress, then yes, I think he's a great card for online. But that's it. That's really it. All right. Now, stats suck. Passive sucks. Special 1 just abominable. Okay. Now moving on to our number 10 spot. Not gonna spend too much time on this. Insurgency Batman. Not a lot to say here. Stats suck. Passive is, pretty interesting, but still bad. Special 1, horrendous. Special 2, however, very cool. I love the fact that it's so simple, but it kind of suffers from what the Special 1 suffers as well. It's the startup. The startup is really disgusting on the Special 2 and the Special 1, alright? That's about it for Insurgency Batman. I don't have to say a lot for him. Number 9 spot, let's talk about it really quickly because I think a lot of people will disagree with me on this one. But Red Sun Batman. Red Sun Batman. You might be thinking, damn, why is he number 9 on your list? That's crazy. Not really. Stats are bad. Passive is good. Okay. Now we're finally getting to good passives in our list. Okay. Passive is good, especially if you have all 3 Red Sun characters. Special 1, ugh. Special 2 is really cool. It looks super cool. You might be wondering, like, damn, he said nothing but good things about this Batman card. But why is he ranked so low on the list? Here's the thing, he wouldn't even be ranked this low on the list if there wasn't so many fucking Batman cards. Just to be frank with you guys, Red Sun Batman is a great card. Okay, he is a good card, especially for the Red Sun team. However, there are just so many good Batman cards. And I'm not talking about like just, oh, good Batman cards. I'm talking like really good, like game breaking Batman cards. All right, I don't know why there's so many game breaking Batman cards. It's literally dumb. Like, I think when we get to like the top four or the top three, literally every time I talk about them, I'll be talking about like some game breaking glitch or just game breaking stats, game breaking passive probably. It's bad, it gets real bad when we move up in the list. Now, in our number 8 spot, we have Arkham Origins Batman. Arkham Origins Batman. I have nothing else to say about this man, alright? This man is thick. He real good, boy. Now here's the thing. Now you might be asking me, Mirza, why is Red Sun Batman worse than Arkham Origins Batman? How is Arkham Origins Batman better than Red Sun Batman? That's a good question actually. This is where the bias kind of comes in, alright? I'm not gonna lie. Objectively, yes, Red Sun Batman is better than Arkham Origins Batman, but this list is biased as hell, so let's talk about why I think Arkham Origins Batman is better than my boy Red Sun Batman. Let's talk about my boy. Oh my god, I remember at a time, like 2013, 2014, this guy used to be the most expensive character on the store, bro. The in-game store, he used to be the most expensive gold card. Alright, and for good reason. He's a really good gold card. And he sort of still is, honestly. I actually do believe that. He is a good card. Alright, I will fight you on that. Arkham Origins Batman is a good card, alright? I will literally fight anyone to the death who disagrees with that. Let's talk about why he's good. Stats are mid, okay? They're mid, alright? I'll say that. Invisible Predator passive, however, this shit slaps. It's so good. It's such a good passive. It's such a simple passive, but it does the job, alright? Now, you might be asking yourself, like, oh, Mirza, it's literally a one-sentence passive. Now, if you said that, you're literally a peanut brain, okay? Zero IQ. Now, let's talk about why Invisible Predator passive is good. My boys, have y'all seen the Ibistic? Have y'all seen the Heart of Darkness, alright? That's the shit I'm talking about, alright? Gear setups on Arkham Origins Batman, they go crazy. They go off, alright? They just slap, alright? There's so many good, like, gear setups for Arkham Origins Batman. I just love him. Dude, like, oh my god, the Arkham Origins video game, oh my lord. The design, oh my lord. The passive, oh my lord. I am very biased to Arkham Origins Batman. This guy, he just slaps. He's good, alright? Obviously, he's not top 5. Obviously, he's not top 3 either. But he's still a good Batman card, alright? I would say that. I would definitely say that. Now, in our number 7 spot, we have Animated Batman Beyond. Animated Batman Beyond, and this is really funny to say, Animated Batman Beyond has got to be my least used character. I think I've played with him the least, which is so interesting. That's so interesting. Like, I've had, like, pretty much, like, not a lot of playtime with this card. And, obviously, I'm being just honest with you guys because I don't care. But, yeah, I think Animated Batman Beyond is one of those, like, better Batman cards that I've just never played. I think I can answer as to why I've never truly played with him that much. It's because, just to put it simply, I just don't think he's interesting, which is weird to say because he's actually a really good card. But just compared to the other Batman cards that I've yet to mention, this is a really cool passive, It kind of works as the match goes on. It's great. It's a great passive. There's not a lot to say about it other than the fact that it's good. Stats, this is where stats start to become like high mid to good, alright? So right now, I think his stats are pretty just high mid. I'll say that. Like, they're still mid, but they're high mid. Yeah. Design, I like the design. I think the original Batman Beyond card, I think he looks just a little better because, I don't know, I just don't really like the animation, like the animated characters in this game that much, but I do like them. They're cool. Stats are high mid. Passive is great. It really is great. But here's the thing. There's so many Batman cards that he just kind of falls a little flat a little flat. He's not bad. God, dude, the comments are gonna go off on this one, but he's not a bad card. Jesus Christ. Special 1, they finally fixed the Special 1, alright? Special 1 is good. Special 2 looks really cool. Special 3 is pretty cool because you have like the futuristic Batmobile. That shit's hot. But to put it simply, my boy stands no chance with these newer Batman cards. He truly doesn't. Now, next up on our list is Blackest Night Batman. Now, this is our number 6 spot. So after this one, it'll be the top 5, alright? So, number 6 spot, I think my boy Blackest Night Batman deserves this, okay? Blackest Night Batman, this guy has been through a lot, bro. This card has been through so much, alright? If y'all have been here since like 2013, you know for a fact that pre-patch Blackest Night Batman was foul. His shit made no sense. His passive made literally 0 sense. Oh my god, if I have like a picture of it, I will literally show it to you guys, but it's so hard to describe. But it was like it went something along the lines of like, oh, if it's nighttime, then Batman does more damage. But I had no idea. I think half the player base had no clue what the hell that meant. It was like, oh, will Injustice track our time zone for us? Like, you know, if it's nighttime for us, in the real world, would that mean that Batman would do more damage in the game? Or was it like, oh, if like the map that you're playing the game on, if it's like a nighttime map, then would that mean Batman would get the damage boost? Like, what if you're playing an online match and you jump into the match and the map, you can clearly tell it's daylight, then would that... You see what I mean? It makes literally no sense. I feel like I'm making no sense here, but it's so bad. It made literally no sense. And on top of the fact that he really got not that great of a damage boost compared to like today's time. He really didn't get that great of a damage boost. Damn, bro. Pre-patch, Black Knight Batman was horrendous. But now, let's talk about my boy now, alright? He had a glow up, alright? My boy had a glow up. Damn, he has to be like top 3 in my Blackest Night team. Easily. Like, out of all the Blackest Night characters to ever exist, he's in the top 3. He's really good. He really is good. He has mid stats, but honestly, he's still a great card. Special 2 is so hot. It's such a hot Special 2. Just for the reason that it can knock out all 3 characters, that's insane. The fact that it can knock out all 3 characters is disgusting, foul, but I just love it, alright? Necrotic Energy, super cool special. Special 1, I hate it. I really hate Special 1, but here's the thing. The fact that he has Unblockable, it kind of makes the Special 1 easier to bear, because if the opponent blocks and you do Special 1, the opponent might get Unblockable, then, you know, you actually land Special 1. So it kind of makes the Special 1 more bearable, but still, the Special 1 is bad. This character is amazing. I think he is the like top 3 best Black Knight characters easily, alright? This guy is amazing. Now, next up on our list is Dawn of Justice Batman. I am so biased for this, but I love the Dawn of Justice film. Now, I think Batman vs. Superman was a overhated film. I think it was hated a lot. Like, I remember at a time, I still think, let me check it right now, I think the Rotten Tomatoes for this film was like 20 to 30% back in like 2016. Let's talk about why I love the film really quickly, alright? The film, my lord, has so many dope-ass, like, comic book shots. I don't know if you guys seen this, but, like, the action scenes in that film were amazing. Like, one of the best I've ever seen. Like, there were some shots in the film that you could literally pause and then put it on, like, a comic book cover, and it would fit in. It was that amazing. There were so many amazing Superman action scenes, Batman 2, like, those Zack Snyder shots are amazing. Like, I just love it. Now, let's talk about Dawn of Justice Batman really quickly. I'm so sorry for, like, that brief intermission, alright? I had no clue what I was talking about there for a second. Now, I have a lot of respect for Dawn of Justice Batman. Dawn of Justice Batman, I think, was the first character to finally change the Special 1. Finally, bro. I think in 2015, they finally changed up the Special 1 to make it actually really good and look like a Special 2. Like, it's amazing. So, easily, just for that reason, he deserves to be ranked high up on the list. Special 2 looks so cool. It's so cool, right? You can't even argue with that. Passive is dope as hell. Come on. Now this card, to me personally, he kind of falls into like the Luchador Bane kind of character, you know, like a stun damage character. So I kind of feel that Dawn of Justice Batman kind of turned into like a stun damage character. Now here's the thing. He has a chance to evade all special attacks and debuffs as well. So for example, like area of effect, dot, like stuff like that. He has a chance to just not react to that, which is really cool. He has a 100% chance to stun the opponent, which is absolute cap. It's absolute cap, all right? And it's part of the reason why he's not top 3. The reason why he's not top 3 is because his passive, it just doesn't work with the AI. It doesn't. The AI just blocks after you evade. It's so stupid. Like when you evade an attack and then you come down to stun the opponent, the AI just blocks. Like what? You can't even do that when you're versing Dawn of Justice Batman. You can't even do that. But then the AI is able to block your 100% chance of stun after evading. That shit makes no sense. And it's partially the reason why he's ranked a little lower on the list, but all around a good card. Good stats, good passive, a little bit of cap in there. But yeah, special 1 great, special 2 great. But just for the reason about the AI being so sleazy with the passive, I think that's why he's not top 3. Now, in our number 4 spot, we're getting to like the real heavy hitters here. The number 4 spot, I think a lot of people are gonna disagree. I think the bulk of the argument in the comments are definitely gonna be about my number 4 spot. My number 4 spot, without further ado, is Flashpoint Batman. I'm gonna let that sink in for you guys real quick. I'm gonna let that sink in real quick. Flashpoint Batman. Let's talk about why he's not top 3. So, where do I start? Oh my god. I think everything about this card is amazing, okay? You have the design, alright? You have the design. The design looks sick. You have the storyline. You have the lore behind this character. You know, you have like the Flashpoint animated film. You have like the new Flashpoint film coming out like next year. Or like, is it the Flash film? I have no clue. Dark Justice passive is just over the top OP, just really OP. Like, god damn it, like, why is this character so annoying to fight with and online? I hate fighting Flashpoint Batman. It is so disgusting and foul. The AI is so foul with this character, it's disgusting. Alright, Special 1 is crazy OP for no reason. Special 2 is good as well. It looks really cool. Special 3, not a lot to talk about there. But yeah, why is he not top 3? Let me explain that really quickly, okay? We have one reason why he's not top 3 is bias. Now, in my personal preference slash opinion, I believe that there are just quite simply better Batman cards than Flashpoint Batman. Oh my lord, he said it. But yes, I think that's true. I think there are some better cards that are better than Flashpoint Batman, okay? I'm scared to like truly check the comments on this video. I really am scared. Now, I know for a fact that the bulk of this community gets a hard on whenever they play with Flashpoint Batman, alright? I know that. I know there's a lot of love and respect for this character because he truly is game breaking, okay? But yeah, I just think there are better Batman cards, and I'm sorry if that offends you, but then again, it's just an opinion. So now the number 3 spot is Gaslight Batman. Gaslight Batman, he truly rivals Arkham Knight Catwoman. He truly rivals her. It's crazy. Guardian Angel go crazy, okay? This passive goes absolutely insane. Have like a mix of Dawn of Justice Batman within this character. You have like a mix of like Arkham Knight Catwoman in this character as well. Like, there's just so much happening with this passive. It's crazy. Um, Besides the fact that you can evade attack and attack, you have a high chance to throw a grenade that causes burning. Basically, whenever the opponent tags in, you just hit them with dot. All right, that's just really useful. On teammate tagging, a swarm of bats attack the enemy, which causes damage over time. This character just puts a whole new emphasis on dot. All right, he and Arkham Knight Catwoman are right up there with like one of the heavy hitters of dot. All right, crazy. This guy is absolutely game breaking, especially if you rock like really good dot gear with this dot passive. Like, god damn, this character can wipe literally anyone's health away within seconds. If you play him right, you can literally wipe off someone with just your special one easily, like so easily. Like I'm talking like dude, if you play like Phantom Zone or like Survivor and you're fighting someone like Insurgency Ares or like Boss Ares or just any really hard to beat card, dude, they will fumble at the sound of dot. As soon as the dot hits them, they fumble, okay? You might be asking yourself, like, oh, Mirza, why is Gaslight Batman better than Flashpoint Batman? Because I know a lot of people are gonna still be hung up on the fact that Flashpoint Batman is ranked number 4. Let's talk about it really quickly, okay? Why is Gaslight better than Flashpoint? To put it simply, I think Dot is more effective than Crit. Like the Red Sun team, for example. Immediately, Flashpoint Batman becomes useless. Immediately becomes useless, okay? But if you look at Gaslight Batman, he can still hurt them, alright? But the number 2 and the number 1 spot, it's a whole different story there. So let's talk about it. In our number 2 spot, wow, we have, dude, dude, I just checked my computer. I have been recording for 42 minutes. I have no clue how long this video will be, but I'm sorry. I just want to like let you guys know that I've been recording for almost an hour now. But yeah, number 2 spot, we have Batman Ninja Batman. Batman Ninja Batman, this guy is crazy. This guy is just foul to an extent that I just don't like him at all. This guy has so many setups to him. You have the dot setup, like the dot gear setup for special one. You have like the most sweatiest gear setup I've ever seen in this game, where you literally take 0 damage from anything. Special one, 0 damage. You take literally no damage from the opponent. Like that is a foul gear setup, but it truly only works on Batman Ninja Batman, alright? You have this game breaking, borderline like impossible to defeat kind of setup. You have it on this card specifically. You have like a crazy dot setup on special one, and then you have a crazy, absolute foul, one shot, one kill special two. Dude, if you have like this card can be anything you want. Honestly, this card can be anything you want. If you want dot, he's great for it. If you want stun damage, he's great for it. If you want just like a tank, then he's also good for that. You see what I mean? This card is just so versatile, it's crazy. Combined with the fact that he has synergies with the best character of all time, Batman Ninja Catwoman. The fact that he shares synergies with the most OP card in the game, come on, he's gonna be top 3 just for that reason, easily. So, stats. Stats are high. Passive is thick. Thick passive, alright? My boy has synergies on top of his crazy passive for the Batman Ninja characters. Special 1 is super cool. Special 2 is so sick. I love the Special 2. It is thick. I don't know if you guys have played Ghost of Tsushima before, but dude, his Special 2 reminds me so much of that game. It's insane. Like he literally looks like Jin Sakai from Ghost. It's crazy. But yeah, Special 2 it just looks cool, alright? But yeah, I think that's about it, you know? I think I've covered a lot about this character. Like, now, I think I've said a lot. So yeah, this character is really good. Like, really, really good. This guy has so many versatile gear setups, it's insane. Now, in my number 1 spot, and you guys already know who it is, and our number 1 spot, we have Arkham Knight Batman. Now, Arkham Knight Batman being the best Batman card ever in this game, definitely debatable, all right? I know for a fact that not a lot of people are going to agree with me on this one, but I think Arkham Knight Batman is just amazing. If you use him right, you can become a Red Sun character, basically. And the fact that you're able to rip off Red Sun Green Lantern's passive with no gear setup is insane. I'm talking about the fact of like the Wing Tech boost. If you use it right, you can glitch it to have crit immunity, dot immunity, and the third one is up to you, but I like to rock like special 2, so that way at the start of the match you get your special 2, but you can rock it and become even more of a tank, alright? So this character, you can glitch him, you can become like a tank right off the bat with no expense to your gear setup. You can literally become a tank so quickly. It's amazing, you know. My dude becomes immune to like so many teams in online. The fact that, dude, when you're immune to crit and dot, you become immune to like over 80% of the teams in this game. And you can find me on that for sure. But honest to God, when you're immune to crit and dot, bro, you've won. You've literally won. All right. On top of the fact that you can actually rock even more gear setups with this guy. This guy, just like our top threes, he has a versatile gear setup. So you can rock him with the fourth world set, the LOA set, the stun damage set. He works with really anything. Like you can rock anything on him and he'll rock it to death. I am so biased with my number one spot. I am so biased with it. Like it's shameful how biased I am with Arkham Knight Batman because I know a lot of people are gonna argue like, oh wow, like this guy is crazy. But honest to God, like just think about it. Arkham Knight Batman is truly one of a kind. He is truly a one of a kind with a glitched passive. It just makes him so much better. And oh my God, I haven't even talked about the special 2, the Arkham Assault special 2. This shit is thick. This shit's like a one-shot special 2. This is like a really good special 2. It can literally one-shot you so quick. I love it. I love it. This card is amazing. I will fight with you hard as to why this guy deserves the special 1 spot. I will fight with you on that, alright? Now, obviously, there's a lot of debate whether or not he's better than like the top 4, alright? I will say that, alright? There is a lot of debate on whether he's better than the top 4 that I mentioned, okay? So, yeah. In my opinion, I just love Arkham Knight Batman. I feel like I haven't explained well as to why he's number 1 spot, but you gotta use him, all right? You gotta rock him. You gotta play with him. You'll find out very quickly that he is a great Batman card, and he's just my personal favorite. He's my personal favorite. I would take this card into a death match with me any day of the week. Like, here's how much I trust this card. If you were to put me up against a team that had all 3 spots filled up with metal Batman, Ninja, Catwoman, I would take Arkham Knight Batman with me. I would take him with me, alright? And that says a lot, alright? Like, I trust this card so much that I would face a team of metal Catwomans. All 3 spots filled with metal Catwomans. I would take my boy Arkham Knight Batman to that death match. All right, I would take him. He's the only card that I truly trust with any match. Literally, throw me in a match, any match in online, I will take my boy Arkham Knight Batman in there, and he's gonna win that match. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of mixed reviews about this list. Obviously, I don't expect you guys to agree with me, but I just thought this was a fun video to make. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your list, actually. The bulk of the list, I think a lot of people can understand, but when it comes to like the top 3, hell, even the top 5. I think when it comes to the top 5, a lot of people are gonna have some mixed reviews on that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. This is it. This has been by far the longest recorded video I've ever done. Dude, as I'm talking, it's been 54 minutes since I started recording. God damn. So yes, please like the video, subscribe, of course. This video took a lot of effort to make because I had to download like background footage, all that shit. So a like would be greatly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram, alright? And then join the Discord server as well. All the links will be in the description down below. That's it, bro. I'm done. I'm not gonna make another video for like 2 months.